What's going on, everybody? It's John over Taylor Bros back again with another video. And today I have for you guys a review. And today I'm going to be talking about a show that's on Netflix. I don't know if anybody's heard of it or not, or if anybody's watched it already, but it's a cartoon that is on Netflix, and it is The Hollow. Yes, The Hollow. It currently has 2 seasons now on Netflix. I think the second season came out sometime early this year or 2020, late 2019. I can't remember, but it is a show that I like, and that's what I kind of want to talk about. It's like kind of like, and I think that a lot of people will also like it too. I would like to first start by saying that I like the first season more than I like the second season, but I like the show overall as a whole. So I'll kind of give you a little backstory, kind of like what the show is about, and let you guys be the judges if you haven't seen it yet, to go ahead and give it a watch. So the first season kind of starts off where there's 3 kids locked up in this room, and they don't know anybody, they don't know their names, they just locked inside this room, and they had to figure out how to get it out of the room. And obviously it's a show, and they eventually get out of this room, and then they realize that, oh, I have powers. I can do these cool stuff that I could never do before. And they realize they have powers, and from there they realize that, oh, we're in the game, kind of. We're in this game. And then they kind of go ahead and kind of follow them on the process of them, how to figure out how to beat each level, kind of, rivalries between the group, and bumping heads and stuff like that, and kind of basic, camaraderie, character development kind of stuff like that. But what's really cool about this is just that the story is really cool. Just basically these guys and a girl in the show too kind of get together. They don't know anybody, they don't know who they are, and then they realize they have powers, and they realize they're in the game, and then they go through a whole bunch of different missions and battles, and there's other gamers in the game as well too that they had to go against to win the game. And it's just a real cool ride and fun to kind of see them develop as characters and kind of learn how to use their powers and defeat each boss battles and all stuff like that. So the first season was really cool. The first season ended, and I was like, you know what? Good job. Ended in a good note. And the only thing about the first season that I didn't like is that it ended and then it was like humans. So what I'm trying to say is that the whole show from the jump, it was like cartoon characters, and then like literally the last episode when they win the game, they were humans. That's the only thing that kind of threw me off. But the reason why the second season was interesting, because when it started back up, they were in a cartoon form again. Yeah. So in my head, I'm thinking, wait, I thought they already beat the game. Why are they in the cartoon forms? Did they beat the game already? Why are we seeing them as this and not in the form? So that was a cool little twist that I was not expecting. I was like, oh, how could they, make a second season after they beat everything? I mean, what could they possibly done? And then what we find out is that they're stuck in the game somehow. There's some type of glitch inside the Matrix, basically, that made them get stuck in the game, and now they basically had to do this all over again. I mean, but this time they had their memory. They remember everything. They still have their powers. They have all that stuff, but now they just have to figure out how to get out. And as they're going through this, they kind of run into another group that was also within that first Hollow, which is the name of that game that they were playing, and they kind of work together, because initially they were not the best of friends within the first Hollow, but during this version of the Hollow, they kind of had to work together to kind of beat this game. So it was, like I said, this show is very interesting. I think you should give it a try. It is a lot of twists and turns. Like I said, I did like the first season better just because I feel like it ended on a good note. I feel like it didn't need a second season, but I see how they kind of went about the second season. It's like, oh well, the game kind of had a glitch, and you try to figure out what caused the glitch within the second season and stuff like that. And yeah, and it seems like based on the end of the second season, there will be a third. So I'm interested to see how they will continue from the second season to third. Because the second season, I kind of end on like, wait, why? Because they didn't really accomplish the goal at hand. Because you'll understand what I'm talking about when you see it. Well, I would kind of recommend this show if you're kind of just run out of anime to watch or cartoons, or something a little different. I suggest you watch it. I would give it like around. I give it a solid 7. I saw 7 first season. Second season, I gave it like a 6.5, 6.7, around that round. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys in this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next one. Much love.